Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your December Tarot reading. I've laid out the African deck along the axis of the horoscope wheel. I'll clarify with the Tarot of the Divine and finish off with a couple of oracle cards. I will be creating an extended from this reading, and I will link that in the description box below. It is free, and I want to mark it clearly. So I am trying to create links for both part 1 and part 2, the extendeds, for your convenience. I am also going to ask you to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I always do that at the end, and many of you don't make it that far, which is fine. However, it's more appropriate for me to ask midway after you have found yourself enjoying or resonating with the reading, but I can't stop the flow of the reading, so that's why I usually ask at the end. And I do essentially want you to know that I appreciate the time that you're spending with me now, and I appreciate all the love and support that you give me, and thank you in advance for that. So your overall energy, Aquarius, for December is the 10 of Cups. This is a beautiful, beautiful omen of the world, the dream of the world that you experience in your community, among your loved ones, even in your professional or career life. You understand that you find the most joy in the abundance of pleasure, sharing resources, making safe space for those that you care about to care about you in a way that allows you to share resources, knowledge, information, and experiences that will help others along the path. This is a community of like-minded individuals where you understand that your greatest abundance is in the love that you have for each other. So this is part of a transition that you're experiencing. This can be a social transition into activating the world that you would like to see. It can also be a transition into the realization of the paradise that exists for you on earth when you open up your heart to the wealth of your relationships, good feelings, joy, and pleasure. And this is so resonant with the month of December in the Northern Hemisphere, a time of the winter solstice, the return of the light after the waning of the light. So this is a celebration of what really matters at the heart of each of us and within each community. It's very in alignment with the Aquarian vision of the world, which is eclectic, diverse, and connected. In the 10th house, your social identity, the 9th of Cups, indicates your planning, you're considering possibilities for something that is practical and long-lasting. Given that you are focusing on your creativity, the full moon in Gemini is still visible in the morning sky where I am. So that energy is still resonant, and this is very much focused on your individual and creative expression. You're looking at practical ways to manifest that, practical ways that you can incorporate that more, not only in your life, but in your work, in the way that you interact with others, whether that's in your community or in your work. In particular, I'm sensing this is more about lending your authentic voice to the work that you do, making sure that you're heard, that you participate in building things in alignment with your vision of how they can be. And this is inclusive of a possibility of a world that includes a lot of diversity, a lot of variety, recognizes the value in each and every person that participates in whatever project, work, or effort that you're a part of. In the first house, we have the Lovers. The Lovers is about a choice you get to make. And again, I'm sensing very much that this choice is about an opportunity for you to choose a direction that lifts up your individual expression. This is about you finding pleasure with others in long term. So you're perhaps picking or selecting or directing your work life along the lines of greater expression, greater camaraderie and pleasure among your peers, greater collaboration, but in a way that's practical, that benefits others, that increases the value of what it is you're doing, and that allows you to shun self-gratification, immediate gratification, something you may have done in the past. In fact, this opportunity arose in the past and you may have chosen differently. You now have a chance to pick a direction or a partner, a relationship that has longer term benefit, more stable, secure benefit for you in terms of working together as a team towards something that lifts up yourself as you truly are, as you authentically are. In the fourth house, the Hanged Man. This is your foundation. You are in a time in accordance with the season of pulling in, maintaining your silence, withdrawing somewhat, standing still in order to cultivate this perspective that allows you to maximize this community that you're envisioning, this community that you're now a part of and you want to amplify. This is about choosing those relationships, those feelings that feel good to you in the long term, in a healthy way, in a way that builds value for not only yourself, but others involved, other members of your community or your job, other in your partnerships. The lifting up of your self-expression also is facilitating that for in your partnerships as well. And your understanding, in order to achieve this, you have to open up to a new way of seeing things, new ways of cultivating a perspective that allows you to take advantage of the opportunities you have. In the seventh house, the house of your significant relationships or others, you have the Ace of Wands. And this is feeling very much like a new beginning in an existing partnership or a new partnership altogether. This is the inspiration, the spark, the passion of something new. This may be a reconnection or it may be a leveling up in an existing relationship. Whatever it is, this is based on passion and authentic expression, on inspiration, on being truly who you are and allowing others involved that same opportunity. So this can even be something that you're building as part of a partnership, a new business that you engage in as part of a team or a significant relationship in your life. I'm going to clarify the 10th house. This is the house of your destiny, the highest star in the sky, the midheaven. And the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Coins, or a repeat, the Knight of Pentacles in the 9th house, and in the 11th house, the 8 of Coins. I'm happy to see the 8 because you have 8, 9, or no, you have 8 and 10. The knights are not 9s, but you have 8s and 10s here. You also have 6, so there's this nice balance energy occurring here at this time. 12 as well. 12 reduces to a number 3, so there is a feeling of growth and expansion in this reading overall for your projects, what you're considering, how best to proceed, how best to see the resources that you have in a way that will allow them to grow. You are really looking at a plan, establishing a plan for your movement. This can be really reconsidering the work that you're doing, reconsidering your professional direction or the way a job is progressing, the way you want it to progress. There's even an indication of you having a moment to pause as you consider a decision or a choice that is imminent in your career. This can also have everything to do with a relationship, but it feels very oriented to building together within this partnership, even if it's a new building, a new creation, a new project that you're starting as a result of a relationship, someone joined with a similar energy and desire as you. The Eight of Pentacles really is about your individual effort to polish up your skills, to improve those best qualities, strengths of yours, to devote yourself to improving your craft, whatever that is. This is really a devotion to personal development, to personal growth and expansion in a way that allows you to identify and be prepared for any new opportunity. To ensure its success, you're going to do everything within your power to be prepared, to be the best you can be in order to maximize the growth, the potential, the prosperity of this new dream, this new vision. This really does have the feeling of a significant partnership that is advancing you in some material way, that is helping you grow and maximize your pleasure as well as your expression, the way that you're sharing resources with others. I hope that this reading is resonating for you. I'm going to pull a flora and fauna card of Africa as I ask you to like this video, to share it with others who may enjoy it or find it useful, to comment below. I enjoy your thoughts, and to subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I've pulled the black rhinoceros. The plant associated with the black rhino is everbright, and the key words are clear perspective. Change your perspective. Look more closely. There's much to appreciate around you, and that's resonating beautifully with this Hanged One energy of pausing in order to consider ways that you could be seeing things differently so that you can be maximizing the opportunities around you. And finally, I'm going to pull a Language of Flowers oracle. And I pulled the Heart's Ease flower, and the key word is compassion. Tread a little more tenderly. Thank you so much, Aquarius. I'm going to be extending this reading and linking that in the description box below. It is free, so if I don't see you there, this is where we part. Until next time, Namaste.